Welcome, welcome, my beautiful Bhava babes. Happy Saturday. How's it going out there? I just realized I don't have my headphones, so I hope you can hear me okay. Hey, welcome to the Bhava broadcast. If you are watching live, please leave a comment. Let me know you're here. And if you are watching the replay, hit hashtag replay so I know you caught it. And let me know how you doing, babes. Happy Saturday. Welcome, welcome. If you're new to the Bhava broadcast, hi, my name is Ingrid H. Turner. I'm the founder of the Bhava Spiritual Mission. We are a digital church here to help you live in partnership with Spirit. We do that a number of different ways, one of which is every week I go live here to deliver the Bhava broadcast, get us engaged in spiritual renewal, get our energy right for the week to move out into the world in partnership with Spirit in an energy of love, connection, unity, and community. We also have our programs, which are going to be relaunching, I should say, really soon. If you want to know more, go to bhavamission.org. I forgot to put in the description of the video, but what I'll do is I'll post a comment here. Boom. Go to bhavamission.org and check out the little orientation event we have going on if you want to learn more about that. Anyway, here we are. Hi, welcome. If you're watching live, let me know. Leave a comment. I can't necessarily see who's watching. Let's start off by grounding in, and then we are going to open up with a prayer. And then I'm going to tap into Spirit and see what message Spirit has for us today. And then after that, I'll be happy to answer any questions and do any readings by donation that anybody wants. The donation link is in the description of the video. It'd be so my pleasure to be able to tune in for you tonight. Okay, let's ground in together first. I want you to close your eyes with me. Let's take 3 long, slow, deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Feel all of your energy pool in your root chakra. Maybe it'll feel warm or tingly. You just be aware that it's happening. Take a deep breath in and pull the energy from your root into your heart. Exhale and hold the energy in your heart. Inhale and pull the energy from your heart into your crown. Exhale and hold the energy in your crown. Inhale and pull the energy out of your body. Feel it connect with divine source energy. And with the out breath, pull that energy back into your body and into your heart. Breathe in and hold the energy in your heart. Breathe out and pull the energy down to your root. Breathe in and hold the energy in your root. Breathe out and push the energy down your legs and into your feet. Breathe in and hold the energy in your feet. Breathe out and push the energy into the earth. Feel that energy hook in with the earth's core and take a deep breath in and pull it back up towards your feet. Exhale. Inhale and feel the energy hit the soles of your feet and move up your legs and pool again in the root chakra and exhale into your root chakra. Thank you, Divine Spirit, for bringing us together today. Thank you for creating this web of spiritual connection and spiritual renewal. Help us open up to the message and the healing from Divine Spirit today. Help us release what is no longer necessary for our highest, happiest lived experience. Help us move out into our lives, out into the week, in love, in light, in full connection and partnership with Divine Spirit. to be a beacon of light and love for every person who we come into contact with. Help us take nothing personally, to let go of everything that is not in alignment, detaching with love, making space for every wonderful experience, relationship, feeling to come into our lives. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yummy. Okay, I pulled a card earlier. Actually, I'll show you the two that I have here. 8 of Diamonds and the 10 of Swords. So I found this the other day. During the eclipse, I guess it was a little longer than the other day. During the eclipse, I don't know if you felt it, but like my anxiety went through the roof. Like I was in such an intense body state with all of the energy. So 2 things are happening for me when I feel anxiety. One is it's just a physical sensation, but the other thing that my mind does is it latches onto that physical sensation and it creates stories out of it. And so I'm in this state trying to maintain this constant state of balance when the energies are really, really strong and I'm feeling them really strongly. My goal is to be a beacon and not to be a sponge, to be a light, to not be a sponge. And I am a work in progress because I am so fucking sensitive. But I found this on my walk the other day, just on the road. I'd also seen a snake that day. And it was a powerful, potent, energetic day. And I saw this sitting here, and I'm going to put it on my van altar when I get my van up and running. I saw this sitting here and went, oh, there's something to talk about there. And then I pulled a tarot card and I got the 10 of Swords. And what came to me really strongly is in order to step into your power, like the 8s are power and abundance. 8s are showing up in your fullest expression. 8s are moving through the fear and allowing yourself to be totally free in your bigness, in your big energy. If you have big energy like I do, you've probably spent a lifetime trying to manage it, to manage other people's feelings about your big energy, right? That's not a game to play anymore. What came to me is I pulled this card in relation to this 8 of Diamonds here. There are things in your life that are going away. There are endings occurring. That's the energies right now. There are endings occurring in our life. That's what's really being served up right now. And it might be as simple as a mindset or a belief. It can be relationships. It can be jobs. It can be all kinds of things. But what's happening is we're in an energetic slowdown. I've really felt the heaviness of it today as we've just been really slowed down, brought into the moment so that we can see and feel what it is in our life that is feeling burdensome, that is feeling like it's hanging on like an anchor, like a ball and chain, right? And again, this could be as simple as the way you're thinking about something, or it can be as sort of big as a relationship or a job. But the slowing down that we're experiencing is giving us an opportunity to put an end and complete the cycle, tie a knot and carry on with the things in our lives that are holding us back. And it's 8:08 Eastern time as I pull this, right? Because you're here to it's time to step into an energy of abundance. But abundance doesn't necessarily mean all the monies. It can. Monies is a manifestation of the energy of abundance, but it's also about empowerment. It's also, what I'm picking up is it's being the bigness, big you. You are big, right? Your energy is big. Your aura is massive. And most of us with big energy and big auras have spent a good amount of time trying to manage that shit, trying to sort of reel it back in because we've had pushback on that. It's been, you're too big, you're too much, simmer down, oh my God, you're over the top, whatever it is. This is a new era. But in order to enter this new era, you have to put an end to things. This isn't about things going away on their own as much as it is making a choice to move away, to put an end to things. So again, the energy, just what I'm feeling in the energy is a real slowing down and an increased awareness of what's not working, what's holding me back, what habits do I have that are holding me back. I had this epiphany the other day as I went to the ocean because I needed some grounding, give me some salt water. And I got myself good and grounded. And I was walking back to my car and I was walking over this bridge, right? And I stopped like halfway through the bridge and I was like, I have really good ideas, like consistently. I am really creative and I have great ideas. My execution is sloppy. I was like, oh, and boom, right there, I realized if I could just make a little bit of little shifts in my execution, that's going to completely change my paradigm and put me into this energy of abundance and empowerment, right? Boom, shift made. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about, where you have to, the slowing down of the energy is going to enable you to identify what it is, whether it's habits or beliefs and swords are very much about the mind. So this is probably more about mental stuff than it is anything else. It's going to help you identify that so that you can make a shift, because once you see it, game over. Once you see it, game over. It can't not change once you bring your awareness to it. That's how powerful your intention is. Now, here's the kicker. Don't take your bullshit personally. We all got it. The reason I was able to make an immediate mental shift around my execution is because I didn't take it personally or think of myself as a bad person because I have sloppy execution. I have sloppy execution for a number of reasons. One, I'm a little bit lazy. Okay. I got a lazy streak. I like to chill, The other is maybe some of the way I grew up, or just some bad habits that I've accumulated, or not being interested in some of the tasks required to bring my ideas to fruition. Just boring, right? Sheer boredom. But that's a mindset shift. Boredom is a mindset issue. So that's where I see this really showed up, an example where that showed up for me really strongly. And I want to know how you're feeling about this, how you're feeling about this message, and whether it's relating and resonating with you. And what do you think? Have you slowed down enough to see where those shifts, like what's ready to end, what's ready to go, right? To step into that energy of abundance and empowerment. And again, abundance, every time, well, maybe for me, when I hear the word abundance, I'm like, money. And Spirit reminds me every time I'm channeling about abundance is it's an energy. Money is a byproduct of aligning with the energy of abundance. When you're aligned with the energy of abundance, you will always have the money you need. You will always have the resources you need, but you'll also have the joy you need. You'll also have the bright ideas that you need. You'll also have the satisfaction that you need. You'll also have the relationships and the love that you need, because abundance is so much bigger than money. Just a little side note there. Hey, beautiful Carrie. Lovely to see you on here, darling. So with that said, I am ready and happy to do some readings for anybody who would like a reading. I'm doing them by donation. So you can make a donation at any amount, PayPal, or I have some other ways you can donate as well. However I can be of service to you, I am here, beloved. How are you? Dennis and Carrie. Okay, Carrie, we got you first, my sweet love. What's your question, my darling? Or yeah, this is today. Let's see. What does our beautiful Carrie need to know? Show me, show me, show me. Carrie. I'm gonna pull some cards for you, sweet woman. Ooh, okay. Here's what I got for you. I'm getting an image of a bow being pulled back. Okay. The bow is being pulled back. So there's not a lot of activity right now. You know what I just said about like, there's a real slowing down of the energy right now. You're experiencing that, but during this time of like, it's anticipation. There's a lot of anticipation, but you don't want to necessarily take any action right now, because that will happen on its own when it's time, when it's right. Baby girl and Wade. So I got the strength card for that. There's some real healing going on there. stay out of it is what I got. Basically let that take care of itself. Okay. You are in a really good and grounded place. All right. You've worked for that. And you're wanting this activity really quickly, but it's not time yet. Burdens. You got to evaluate what's working and what's not, what you're taking on and what you're not taking on during this time, and prioritize self-care, and prioritize not self-care just right now, but implementing a habit of self-care, a routine of self-care, because things are going to start moving very quickly. But again, I'm getting the bow, right? It's being pulled back right now, and you can feel the tension of it, and it's really exciting, and enjoy that excitement, but you can't force the let go. Letting go is not an action. It's the opposite of an action, right? So you can't force that letting go. So just allow it to pull back and get taut until you like tension just gets, ooh, and then it will release, and then things will move forward very quickly. Okay. And I just pulled 2 more cards. I got the Lover's card and the Six of Cups. So I think you're going to have something full circle happen soon around your relationships with your family, childhood relationships. So think parents, siblings, that kind of a thing. So that feels really good. But right now is not an action time. And right now is it's coming. Like it's so close. You can taste it. You can feel it, but it's not quite here yet. Okay. The tension is building, and the tension needs to build for the magnitude of action and impact to occur. If you force it, it's going to be like the arrow like doesn't fly. Okay, sweetie. Thank you, beautiful Carrie, for your donation and the opportunity to be of service to you. Next, we have our beautiful Dennis. All right, Dennis, do you have a question? Hello, darling, or do you just want me to do a general reading? What does our beautiful Dennis need to know? Show me, show me, show me. Dennis, show me, show me, show me. Show me, show me. Okay, Dennis, you're working on something. You've been working on something for a while. We have these 2 cards that came out together, Death and the 9 of Swords. Here's the thing about this. You're going through a hell of a transformative process through what you're working on. I feel like it's a creative project. I think you have something creative that you're doing, something you're building, right? And it's really, anytime we're in creativity, in that creative energy, and it's an energy, so it's not necessarily like painting or whatever, but it can be, but it's a creative energy that you're bringing out. You're working on something, and anytime we're working on something, we're working creativity. We're also working on ourselves. We're digging into deeper, darker parts of ourselves that we don't access when we're not in that creative space or in a concentrated spiritual space. So you're going through a big transformative process, and it's bringing up a lot of your old fears. Okay, it's bringing up a lot of your old fears and your old worries. I want you to just stay so present with this process of creation and keep working on getting that mind under control. When you do, you're going to have a tremendous amount of clarity, and you'll be ready to move forward in a whole new way, pursuing what it is you love. You're in a bit of a limbo place right now. Is there a theme going on here? It's like, hold on. You're needing to get your mind under control. It's the worrying. The thing that is great about this card, which looks awful, like it's a nightmare card, because the nightmares are not real. The worrying that you're doing, the anxiety that you're feeling, it's not real. It is your mind making up stories, because you are going through such a deeply transformative process. You are expanding into a new Dennis. Okay, a whole new Dennis. And here's the thing, the ego, which we put in charge of everything, it doesn't know what to do with that. Okay, so you just have to sit through the fear and the worry and just be so present. Practice of presence, whatever you need to do to get yourself back into the present moment. So I was doing a channeled message from my guide the other day, and I was just doing automatic writing. And what my guide told me was, if you can spend an entire day present, you will have so much momentum and movement forward, you'll never be able to go back. Presence is really important. And what does presence mean? Presence means when you're in your mind, just off on worries and fears or daydreams or anxieties or whatever it is. When you notice that, you bring it back to where you are. You use your breath. You touch your face. You focus on what it is in front of you. You focus on pouring a cup of coffee. You focus on writing that email, whatever it is. That's the practice that is going to be so beneficial for you and give you so much clarity. And truly, my love, one day of presence, of being so present, is going to radically shift you into this new you, this new energy, this new paradigm of you. Okay, Dennis? Thank you so much for your donation and the opportunity to be of service to you. I appreciate you so much. One of my tarot cards went flying. Let me grab it real quick. It was the Lovers. The Lovers is about choosing what you love, Dennis. It's about having the courage to choose what you love. Because here's the thing, most people don't have the courage to do what they love. They do what they think is safe. That's not anybody's fault. We're conditioned that way. There are few people who have the gift of being really encouraged to take a leap, like enthusiastically encouraged to take a leap and do what they love. And so that means that it takes a fair amount of shadow work, digging, healing to get to the place where we can slough off that conditioning and step into the life that we love. But it is possible. I'm living proof of that. So I encourage you to take that leap as well. Hey, Bob, how are you, darling? Hope you're good. If anybody else would like a reading. Hey, Kelsey. I'm doing readings by donation tonight. And okay, we got beautiful Bob. Bob, my love, you probably don't have anything particular for me to look at, huh? So I'll go ahead and pull for a regular reading. Da-da-da-dun, da-dun. You're welcome, Dennis. Okay, what does our beautiful Bob need to know? Show me, show me. Show me, show me. Okay, Bob. So I'm feeling a number of things in my body. I'm feeling a little tingling in the crown, which is pretty normal. And I've got pain across from my heart in the back, heart pain. And I'm getting this feeling of oof. So here are the cards I pulled. 9 of Wands, little stuck, little exhausted, little oof. Just a lot happening. The need to end something. I don't know if you caught the beginning of this broadcast, but we tapped into the energies, and the energies, this is like one of the cards that came up for the energies. There's things are slowing down for you. You're feeling weighted and burdened and tired because you're needing to slow down enough to really face the things that you need to release, that you need to let go of. Now, this is a sword, so this is the mind. There's attachments that you have, is what I feel. Not entity attachments, but like you have attachments to things that you are recognizing and is causing you heart hurt. Okay, heart pain, because it's hard to let it go because of the attachment that you feel. And it feels to me like it has to do with things that felt like they'd always be there. They'd always be reliable. You would never have to think about that. It was just a given, sort of taken for granted. You're realizing that the things in your life that you take for granted are the things that are always there and stable, are the very things that are holding you hostage from stepping into who you really want to be and what you really want to experience. You are sensing now, maybe more than ever, that there is a lightness, a brightness available in your life for you, and you haven't quite reached it to the capacity that you know it's available for you. And what is in your way is the attachment and the fear of releasing what you're attached to, the things that have always been there. It's a big, brave step, and you have what it takes to take that big, brave step. And when you do, you're going to be taken care of monetarily, like in ways that you never have been before. Like they will open you up for more money, is what I'm getting. So this must be around money or livelihood. It'll open you up for more money, and it will happen quickly. once you sever, once you walk away, once you let it go. And right now it's just really uncomfortable, and it's going to continue to get more uncomfortable until you're able to walk away and let it go, my love. But you also have friends, community, people who will support you. Like I just see you falling into a net. It's like you jumping off a roof, but like you're actually going to get caught by a net. So like it's terrifying, but you are safe. You are held. You are supported. All right. Thank you, beautiful Bob. Thank you for your donation and the opportunity to be of service to you. I appreciate you so much. So much. Okay. And if anybody else would like a reading, I'm doing readings by donation. You can donate to PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. All three are on my screen. And yeah. Bad Wi-Fi. Thank you. I've missed you. I've missed you too. I haven't had Wi-Fi at all. I'm on my hotspot here. I dread to think how much it's going to cost me, but it should be okay. It's the beginning of the billing cycle. But yeah, I'm on the road again. So Wi-Fi here, there, and everywhere, right? It's all good. I'm excited. I'm happy to be doing it. I'm in Savannah, Georgia right now. Having a grand old time. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. I think we are done with readings, huh? Are we all complete? All right, my sweet loves. Such a pleasure to be able to connect and tune in for you. I love you so much. I appreciate you beyond measure. I'll see you next week. Same time, same place. All right. Bye, all.